Encore Revival, America, March 23, 2020. Revival has returned. It's not in the streets yet, and evil hasn't fled, but revival has landed and is making its way across the country. Chicago rings church bells 5 times a day. Everywhere, Americans look up and ask whether God is trying to get our attention. Duh. As they were once called in the 80s, the Kansas City Prophets always said that God's judgments are merely intended to help us love more. Pain removes everything that limits our capacity to love and receive love. When crisis hits, we examine our priorities and look deep inside, hoping to have the one thing that matters most. And we find it in our hearts. Of all the things we gain and lose in the world, the one thing we hope to have when everything else is shaken is our ability to still love. Once we find that we still have that ability, no matter how small, we feel like the richest in the world, having remembered that truly all that matters is love. Revival has returned. The Communist Chinese thought that by refusing to supply America with pharmaceutical ingredients, panic would spread across America. But they were as wrong as the Grinch who thought he could steal Christmas from Whoville. As crisis rises, not from a virus as much as our overreaction to it, America is returning in full swing to its core. Maybe we'll learn to ditch our drama. Maybe we'll learn a happy medium between our two favorite poles of fear and apathy. Even as we decide, small companies and neighbors are helping each other. We're seeing America at its best, just as it is during any time of crisis. We return to God, revival returns in return. And like a giant rousing from its sleep once again, the American machine of love in crisis is in full swing. Revival has returned.